Hello everybody, welcome to my channel.
Gordon Ramsay, the relentless fire behind a global culinary empire. Gordon Ramsay has built a career on precision, passion, and an unmistakable voice that ricochets through kitchens and television screens across the world. Known equally for his Michelin-starred finesse and his volcanic outbursts, Ramsay stands as one of the most influential and recognizable chefs of the modern era. Born in Johnstone, Scotland, and raised in Stratford-upon-Avon, Ramsay's earliest dreams were centered not on cooking but football. A promising youth player, he trained with Rangers F.C. before injuries cut his athletic hopes short. That abrupt detour pushed him toward the culinary world, a field where discipline, endurance, and high standards would become his greatest tools. Ramsay trained under legendary figures like Marco Pierre White, Savoy, and Joël Robuchon, absorbing both classical technique and an uncompromising demand for excellence. In 1998, he opened Restaurant Gordon Ramsay in London, which soon earned the coveted 3 Michelin stars, cementing his status in elite fine dining. From there, his empire expanded at a dizzying pace. Ramsay launched restaurants across Europe, the United States, Asia, and the Middle East, each showcasing his balance of refinement and bold, approachable flavors. His TV career followed a similar trajectory, beginning with Boiling Point and exploding into global hits like Hell's Kitchen, Kitchen Nightmares, MasterChef, and Gordon Ramsay. Uncharted. His on-screen persona became iconic, explosive, brutally honest, often hilarious, and surprisingly heartfelt. Behind the fire, though, is a chef deeply committed to mentorship and growth. Whether he's berating a raw scallop or praising a perfectly executed risotto, Ramsay's intensity comes from a genuine desire to push cooks toward their best selves. Off camera, he is also a devoted father of 6, frequently sharing glimpses of a calmer, more nurturing side. Today, Gordon Ramsay is more than a chef, he's a brand, a mentor, a storyteller, and a symbol of relentless pursuit. His journey from injured teenager to global culinary titan shows how passion, discipline, and a refusal to settle can turn setbacks into a legacy. Gordon Ramsay. The relentless fire behind a global culinary empire. Gordon Ramsay's rise from a small-town Scottish kid to one of the most commanding forces in world cuisine is the kind of trajectory that doesn't happen by accident. It takes grit, precision, and a heat level that could sear through steel. Ramsay has all of that in spades, wrapped in a personality that has turned him into both a culinary icon and a household name far beyond the kitchen. From football dreams to culinary ambition, Ramsay's early life was shaped by constant movement, financial instability, and the aspiration to become a professional footballer. For years, he chased that dream with serious drive, earning a spot with Rangers' youth program. The dream ended abruptly after a severe knee injury, a moment that could have broken someone with less resilience. Instead, Ramsay pivoted. He took that same competitive fire and poured it straight into the kitchen. Forged in the world's toughest kitchens, Ramsay's training ground reads like a gauntlet of the world's most demanding culinary masters. Under Marco Pierre White, he learned intensity, speed, and the brutal honesty that would later define him. In Paris, Savoy and Joël Robuchon sharpened his classical technique and deepened his respect for impeccable ingredients. These years weren't glamorous, they were tough, exhausting, and transformative. But they shaped Ramsay into a chef obsessed with excellence and precision. A star is born. The rise of Restaurant Gordon Ramsay. Ramsay's career catapulted in 1998 when he opened Restaurant Gordon Ramsay in Chelsea. Just 3 years later, it earned 3 Michelin stars, making him one of the youngest chefs to achieve the honor. The restaurant became synonymous with luxury dining, masterful execution, and a perfectionist whose standards never wavered. Even today, it remains one of London's most respected fine dining institutions. With success came expansion. Ramsay grew his brand to include dozens of restaurants worldwide. From refined European establishments to high-energy American concepts like Hell's Kitchen in Las Vegas. Each venue reflects a different facet of his culinary style, but all carry the same DNA. Bold flavors, technical finesse, and unshakable standards. Becoming a global television powerhouse, most chefs earn fame through their plates. Ramsay did that too. But his second act on television elevated him to a completely different realm. His breakout came with Boiling Point, a raw documentary that revealed the pressure cooker inside a top-tier kitchen. Audiences were mesmerized, and Ramsay's TV legacy had begun. From Hell's Kitchen to Kitchen Nightmares, MasterChef, MasterChef Junior, and Gordon Ramsay. Uncharted, his shows have shaped food entertainment for nearly 2 decades. His sharp wit and explosive reactions became pop culture gold, but so did his softer moments, mentoring kids, encouraging struggling restaurant owners, or tearing up when a competitor found confidence. Ramsay's TV presence isn't an act, it's him amplified. His demand for excellence comes from a place of real passion and a genuine desire to elevate the people around him. Life beyond the kitchen heat behind the fierce exterior is a man deeply devoted to his family. Ramsay and his wife, Tana, have 6 children, and he often credits fatherhood for grounding him. His interactions with his kids frequently reveal a gentler, more playful side, one that rarely surfaces in Hell's Kitchen's fiery chaos. Ramsay also invests heavily in philanthropy, supporting organizations that focus on healthcare, food access, and children's welfare. He has used his platform to advocate for sustainability, ethical cooking, and respect for culinary traditions across cultures. A legacy still in motion even after decades at the top, Ramsay shows no signs of slowing down. He continues to open restaurants, launch new culinary ventures, train young chefs, and expand his media footprint. His empire spans cookbooks, digital content, travel shows, food competitions, and global dining concepts. Yet, his impact isn't just in the awards or the TV ratings. It's in the millions of people he's inspired to cook, the generations of chefs he's mentored, and the worldwide recognition he's brought to the craft of cooking. Gordon Ramsay didn't just build a career, he built a cultural force. And knowing him, the next chapter is probably already simmering. The philosophy behind the flame at the heart of Ramsay's success is a philosophy built on discipline, respect, and relentless standards. He often emphasizes the importance of mastering basics before attempting creativity. To him, cooking is craftsmanship first, artistry second. His approach to kitchen leadership mirrors that philosophy. Ramsay runs his brigades with military precision, expecting punctuality, preparation, and professionalism. It's a tough environment, but for many chefs, it becomes a transformative rite of passage. What sets Ramsay apart is his ability to hold 2 truths at once. The kitchen must be strict, but it must also be a space for growth. His sharp criticism is designed to push cooks past their own limitations. Many of his former protégés now run their own successful restaurants. A legacy that speaks louder than any headline-grabbing soundbite. Signature dishes and culinary identity. Ramsay's cooking style blends classical French technique with modern British sensibilities. His dishes are defined by clean flavors, seasonal ingredients, and meticulous presentation. Classics associated with his brand include his beef Wellington, lobster ravioli, pan-seared scallops, and roasted lamb accompanied by refined vegetable garnishes. He has also championed elevating humble British ingredients. Ramsay frequently highlights the beauty of local produce, seafood, and traditional dishes, helping reshape global perceptions of British cuisine. His influence has contributed to London's rise as a major gastronomic capital. A business mind as sharp as his kitchen knives, Ramsay's empire isn't just built on skill, it's built on savvy. He understands branding, consistency, and audience engagement with rare intuition. While many chefs open restaurants that fade within years, Ramsay expanded in a way that balanced creative authenticity with global appeal. His partnerships with hotels, casinos, and luxury destinations helped him build a footprint in cities like London, Los Angeles, Dubai, Las Vegas, and Singapore. He has also leaned into digital spaces, growing an immense online following through cooking tutorials, restaurant challenges, and his unmistakably blunt humor. He's one of the few chefs who has turned both the art of cooking and the art of entertainment into parallel empires without diluting either. A complex public persona, Ramsay's fiery temper has often stirred public debate. Critics argue that his confrontational style can be harsh, while supporters see it as passion, honesty, and commitment to excellence. Over the years, Ramsay has opened up about the darker side of kitchen culture, acknowledging that the industry can be brutal. His honesty about personal struggles, including business setbacks, injuries, and family challenges, has made him more relatable. At the same time, many fans appreciate his surprising warmth. Viewers see him transform into a patient mentor on MasterChef Junior, an empathetic guide on Kitchen Nightmares, and an enthusiastic traveler on Uncharted. His personality is multi-layered. He can bark orders with drill sergeant intensity, then turn around and encourage a young cook with heartfelt sincerity. Influence on pop culture and modern food television. Before Ramsay, cooking shows were typically soft-spoken, instructional, and calm. Ramsay turned the format into high-stakes drama. He brought the intensity of a real professional kitchen straight to television, making cooking emotionally gripping, competitive, and irresistible to watch. His catchphrases have become memes. His reactions have become gifs.
Bye bye. Thanks for watching. Bye.